Hey everybody, today I want to share with you how to get all fired up about the future of your restaurant business, how to get that inspiration that you need if you're in a little bit of a rut right now. Hey everybody, my name is Ryan Gromfin. I'm an author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, and I'm the founder of the restaurantboss.com as well as restaurantprofitandperformance.com. And like I said, today I want to share with you how to get fired up with excitement, with inspiration for your restaurant business, for the future. You know, a lot of times we just go through that day-to-day flatline rut and we get kind of bored and we just keep going through the same things over and over again. And we keep saying to ourselves, like, we're waiting for that next big idea. We're waiting for that huge thing to come our way. We always want to be the first to market with something new because we think that's how we're going to get excited and do something different and really grow our business. But I want you to think for a second about first to market, about the first people who come to market with these new ideas. And let's think about how well that worked out for them. Let's look at like Netscape. How many of you are still using Netscape as your browser? Well, they were the first browser out. They were first to market. Where are they now? Remember Palm Pilots, right? We all had a Palm Pilot. It was the coolest thing in the world. And now, where are they now? Remember TiVo? Well, now our cable company just provides that for us. TiVo doesn't exist anymore. If they do, they're very small. Same thing with Kindle. You know, we all had Kindles 5 years ago, and now we're just, it's different. We're reading books on our phone, on our iPads. I mean, they still exist, but they're not what they were. So sometimes first to market isn't always the best thing. But what's really important is that we're constantly getting this stream of inspiration, that we're always getting better at what we're doing. We don't get stuck in a rut. So a couple of things that I suggest for all my clients are always doing in their restaurant is one, eating at other restaurants. Go eat at other restaurants. Find out what others are doing. Don't just compare yourself and say, oh, we're so much better than them at this or we're better than them at that. But look around and see what are they doing really well that you're not and get inspired by that. Follow the trends in your community. Read the blogs, read the posts, see what other people are talking about. Get inspired by that. Another thing that I can't tell you how important it is to subscribe to a lot of the food magazines and trade magazines. Not just the business ones, but also the ones that your customers are looking at. Bon Appetit, Martha Stewart, Food Network, Rachel Ray, whatever it is. But you need to get inspired by the dishes that they're putting in there, by the plate presentations, by the way that they're showing things, by the recipes, by the ingredients they're using. And bring that back with your chefs, bring that back with your team and say, how do we make our food look a little bit more like this? Because if that's what your customers are seeing and you're not presenting it to them in the same way, there's going to be this huge disconnect. So get inspired by other people's publications, by other things that are going on. Obviously we can look at Food Network, we can watch all these great cooking shows and things on TV. But if we're not looking at that and getting inspired by it and coming up with new ways that we can do new things in your restaurant, we're leaving something on the table. The last piece of advice I have for you about finding that inspiration, about getting out of a rut that you might be in and getting excited about coming into work every day is look at what the corporate chains are doing. The corporate chains are usually way ahead of where we are only because of the dollars they can spend. Now, they may be a little bit behind the trend, like they may not be like the hottest and the freshest and the newest, but the point is if they're doing it, they've invested money, dollars, and time and research. And if it's showing up on their menus, or if it's technology that they're implementing, or if it's a new way of service that they're implementing in their business, chances are it's proven and it works. And it's something that you should be looking at implementing in yours. I just recently ate at a fast food restaurant that I haven't eaten at in a long time. And I can't tell you how amazing their menu was. And all of these really great ideas started coming to my head for other restaurants that I was working with. Even though the other restaurants aren't fast food, I looked at these ideas and I was like, oh my gosh, we could do this, we could do that, we could do that. And so I started calling up clients and sending them emails from all these ideas I had just by revisiting a fast food restaurant that I hadn't eaten at in a while. So I encourage you to find inspiration everywhere you look. It's everywhere. Keep a notepad on you, write down ideas, think about how you could do it better, faster, cleaner, leaner, more efficiently, more exciting. Make it your own. Don't steal ideas for other people, but there's inspiration everywhere. And if you're bored at all in your restaurant, if you feel like you've been doing the same thing over and over again and you're not fired up, go take a look and see what other restaurants are doing, see what the corporate restaurants are doing, see what your competition's doing, read the food blogs, look at the magazines, watch TV, and find that inspiration that you need to get all fired up and make your restaurant awesome. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I look forward to seeing you next week. Hey everybody, Ryan here. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Would you mind doing me 3 really quick favors? First, would you like this video? Wherever you're watching it, there'll be a button for you to go ahead and click and like the video and then leave a comment somewhere so I could answer your questions. 2, would you go ahead and subscribe to this channel? That way I can continually deliver you the newest updates every time I release a video. And then 3, I'd like to give you something. If you're the kind of person who really wants to get ahead in life faster, I have a 90-day planner here that I'd like to give you. I use this planner every day in my business, and actually I think this is one of the reasons why I'm able to get as much done as quickly and as efficiently as I'm able to. See, every year when I sit down to plan out my year, I sit down and I do 4 of these 90-day planners because I believe that we can't get as much done in a month as we think we can, but we can get a lot more done in 3 months than we think we can. And so I've developed a system, I call it my 90-day planner system, where you can achieve just about any goal you want in 90 days if you follow this. And I'd like to give it to you completely free. Like I say, this is on my desk every single day and I use it in my business and I teach my clients how to use it. And I'd like for you to have it for free. All you have to do is head over to therestaurantboss.com/goal, GOAL. Again, that's therestaurantboss.com/goal. And then just give me your first name and email address and I'll send this right over to you, all 4 pages. Until the next time I see you, go out every day and improve the lives of your customers, your employees, your vendors, and of course, your family.